Alright, for breakfast this morning, I've got some cheesy scrambled eggs with a little hot sauce, some bacon, and some kimchi. And I have my collagen coffee with just a little bit of cream.
Let's satisfy these two clues.
No, I can't think of any.
Time's almost up.
Alright guys, we just got back from the movies. We went to Mandalorian. It was really good. I liked it. And I had an all beef hot dog while I was there. I also, I'm about to have a snack. I'll show you what that is. But I also am going to cook, we're going to grill some burgers and hot dogs for dinner. So we'll show you that later on. Just having some of these little, whatever you call these things, paninis? Is that what they're called? Anyway, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Mozzarella with salami, basically. On a Star Wars plate. Thought it was fitting. It's a Mandalorian plate, too. Anyway, had these for my birthday. So, thought I would have my snack on it. And then we'll make burgers and hot dogs, as I said, later, and have those. Alright guys, if you are a sweet potato fry person, I don't eat them often, but every now and then I really want some fries, so I'll do sweet potatoes instead of white potatoes. Rarely do I do white potatoes. But like this is like a once in a blue moon thing. But I heard that these are really good. They're cooked in tallow. Bobby Flay, I think, was talking about them in his videos. But if you look at the ingredients, sweet potatoes, beef tallow, and sea salt. That's it. Pretty low on calories. Of course, they have carbs. So if you're doing 20 carbs a day, you know, that's not going to be work. But if you're doing clean paleo or just clean eating, or you just want a treat, these are pretty clean to go with. And I'm going to cook them in the air fryer. Alright guys, we've got a burger with some cheese, mustard, and some sugar-free ketchup, hot dog, tomato, onion, lettuce, a Bubby's pickle, and some of those sweet potato fries that I made. So that is dinner tonight for Memorial Day. Good morning, guys. I am drinking my collagen coffee over here. But I've got a pan heating up. I'm going to make 3 eggs. I'm going to heat up some ground beef. And I'm going to top it with some feta crumbles. And that will be breakfast this morning. So let me get these eggs going. Alright, we got the eggs on the bottom, the feta on top of that. So some of it will get a little melty. And then I just reheated a burger from last night and crumbled it up on top. But you can make ground beef and do that as well. I saw somebody do this on TikTok and it looked really good. So that's what we're having. Alright, for lunch today, I picked up Taco Bell on the way home. And I got the chicken cantina bowl. It's kind of like the Chipotle bowl, but not as good. But I got chicken, but I also added beef or steak, and then no rice, no beans, but it comes with guac, sour cream, which you can take anything off you don't want, pico, cheese, and cabbage and lettuce. So it's pretty much what I got. You can also add like jalapenos, other things, but this is just how I'm having it today. Alright, stopped at Dutch Bros. We're getting ready to go out and feed the chickens and vote, because it's election day here, or everywhere I guess. I got a iced Americano, a small, since it's so late in the day, and sugar-free chocolate macadamia nut with a little bit of half and half. Alright, for dinner tonight, I've got some leftovers from last night, so a burger patty with cheese, some hot dogs, avocado, some tomatoes, and some spicy mayo that I mixed up. Hey guys, I'm finally getting on here and showing you my face. I didn't say anything yesterday face to face, but welcome to the channel if you're new. And thanks for returning if you're not. This is a crazy day. I am at the beauty school. I'm going to get my hair deep conditioning treatment and just a little bit of a trim. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I used to do hair, so I do all my own hair usually, but here lately, because of my back, I've been trying to get some help. And I just decided, you know what, she did a really good job last time, and I brought my mom here because it's hard for me to stand that long anymore, until this gets all fixed. But they did a good job on my mom's, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just getting a trim, nothing like crazy, and then a conditioning treatment just to hold me off for a while, and then I'll probably do something with my hair one more time before surgery. So I'm here doing that, and I totally forgot to film my breakfast. I had some egg bites from Starbucks, which I don't get very often, because they do have 9 carbs, and they're not super clean, but they're really good. But so I just grabbed those, and I got a iced Americano with cream, no flavorings or anything. I don't ever get flavorings at Starbucks because I don't drink any sweetener in my coffee at home, but at Starbucks, I do at Dutch Bros get the sugar-free syrup, but Starbucks only has vanilla that's sugar-free, and it's very synthetic tasting to me. I don't know what the difference in the kind of or brand that they use it's compared to Dutch Bros, but the ones from Dutch Bros don't taste that way to me anyway. And I just, yeah, anyway, I would just rather get it without it. So that's what I did. And then after this, I'm gonna go pick up the kids for school. We have a few more days left that we're gonna do school before I leave town, and then they'll be having their summer break, except for reading or whatever. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to go do something with this hair. I will show you what I have for lunch, because I'll probably pick something up, or I may eat more leftovers of that stuff from Memorial Day, the burgers and dogs. But it just depends on how long this takes, because it takes a little bit longer, even though I'm not getting like anything fancy done, but it takes a little bit longer because I have to get things checked by their teachers and things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go get that done now. Alright guys, I just got out from getting my hair done. We did it, she blow dried it straight today, so it feels really smooth. Love how it feels. But anyway, I'm gonna go get the grandkids, and I'll show you guys what I have for lunch. I'm probably gonna eat at home, just to save a little money, but I will show you guys then. Alright, for lunch I made a ketovore salad, and I got this recipe from Nisha Berry. I've made it a few times. I really like it. I added feta this time. It's an avocado, a can of sardines chopped, some grape tomatoes cut in half, and that's about it. And you mix it up. You add salt, pepper, garlic, and I did a drizzle of olive oil as well. All right, I could not eat all that, so I'm giving the rest to my granddaughter. She wants to have it, so that was that. All right, so I finished that ketovore salad. What I ate of it, Lorraine ate the rest of it. She really liked it. Then they got picked up. I'm about to rest for just a little while. I've been taking like a little 30-minute to an hour nap here lately because of I don't sleep at night really well because of my back and all the things. And then I'm gonna do my PT exercises. The last, like all weekend long, that's what I've been doing for my exercise, because the pool was closed. The pool reopened yesterday, but they had to refill it, so I know it was going to be really cold today. So I'm doing PT today, and then tomorrow I plan to go back to the pool. Get as much of it in before as I can before I end up going out of town for work. But we're also going out of town this weekend. And we're staying in a hotel that has a pool, and hopefully their pool will be open. I'm going to pack my bathing suit and hopefully get at least one swim workout while I'm there. So that's my plan for this weekend. But for today, I'm going to do my PT and also some yoga along with it, because they kind of complement each other. But first I'm going to lay down. Good morning, guys. I am headed to the pool. For breakfast, I had my collagen coffee, but I really didn't have much time, so I ate 2 of those leftover uncured hot dogs from Monday, from Memorial Day. I have leftovers from my dinner last night. We went to Outback. I ordered the 6-ounce steak with the Alice Springs chicken. I asked them not to put the honey mustard on it, and to save on sugar and all that. And I couldn't eat it all, so that's going to be my lunch for today. So I'll show you the rest of that when I get home. Right now I'm going to go do my workout in the pool and then go pick up grandkids. All right, here's my leftovers from last night. I'm going to eat this. I added a little butter, and that's going to be lunch. Good morning, guys. I'm headed to get the grandkids to do some school, and then we are going, after I take them home after lunch, we are headed to the Dallas area. We've got tickets to Stars on Ice, and we're going to stay until Sunday, just do some things around there. I will show you guys what we eat while we're up there and stuff. This morning I've had my collagen coffee, but I haven't had any food yet, so I will show you that. We may stop and get something because I want to make sure the kids eat breakfast, and I don't want to make any dirty dishes, so since we're leaving. But I will show you what we get. All right, I got a sausage, egg McMuffin without the muffin part, extra sausage, extra egg round. All right, grilled chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A before we jump on the interstate. All right, we just got back to our room after the ice show, and we stopped at In-N-Out Burger after finally getting out of the parking garage. And I got 2 Flying Dutchman mustard fried with grilled onions, and I'm starving, so this is going to be so good. All right, hotel breakfast, sausage and scrambled eggs with hot sauce. All right, fixing to do my workout in the pool. All right, we are out and about now, and we went to the pool for a little bit, got my exercise in, and we are at a place called Dallas Vintage Toys, so he can look around, and I don't know if I can film in there or not, but I'll, if I can, I'll show you. But and then we're gonna go find some lunch. All right, guys, this is our last morning here. We're getting ready to go home in a little bit. We're gonna try to stop at an HEB and a Kroger before we get on the road. I'm a hot mess, but yeah, we're gonna get going. All right, making my coffee. I've got my collagen with me and my frother, and then I'm just gonna use half and half and mix it all up. All right, another hotel breakfast, cheese omelets with pork sausages this morning. All right, so we had success at Kroger. I was able to find the Egg Life pasta, which I can't find anywhere in my hometown. So went ahead and picked up 2 since I'm only going to be home, until Thursday. Then I'll be back up in the Dallas area for me to work for my summer job. But anyway, we're going to give these a try and see if I like them. Buc-ee's is crowded today, y'all. Alright, so we made it home, so I wanted to show you guys what we got at HEB. I showed you these that I got at Kroger. HEB is this stuff. I got this container, which I thought was super cute, that has the parts of the cow, because I like to use glass. Some bread cheese, garlic flavor. I really like this iced coffee, iced espresso that I got. You can get this a lot of places besides HEB, but I got it in Colorado while I was up there visiting my son last summer, and I really like it. So grab some of that. Some of the beef tallow. Got him some tortillas. They make really good homemade tortillas if you eat bread. And then I got him some sourdough that's sliced. And they got me a couple of cracklins, 2 different ones. And they had some other ones that came with like a hot sauce packet, and you just stick it in the bag and shake it up. But I didn't think I really needed those, so I got these 2. But that's what we got from HEB. All right, El Dorado fajitas with the fixings. Also got some queso.
More chips in.
Good morning, guys. We are back home. I'm gonna wrap up this week's video and I'll start a new one. It was a really good time. Friday night, the ice show was wonderful. I'll put a little bit of footage here without sound, but they had all the Olympic skaters that went for the Team USA plus a few extra that are on, like, the other ones were big people too. I just didn't know who they were. But I really enjoyed it. Every single skate was amazing. The only drawback was the parking situation was horrible. If we ever go to an event there again, we know we need to be there a whole lot earlier. We ended up on the very top level on the roof. There was an elevator, but you had to walk all the way across to where the event center was, because it was like across the street. And then our seats, we didn't realize were like up a bunch of stairs. So I had to walk up a bunch of stairs, which was not good for my back. Once I finally got up there, though, I really enjoyed the show. Then, Saturday, him getting to go to that vintage toy store, he really enjoyed that, and it was kind of a cool place. Got a pool workout in also, and we had fun. We had a good time. I was down 2 pounds last week. I'm up 2 pounds this morning. I think it's because of water weight, just eating out, all the things. I haven't finished. I still have food from while we were gone. So, I haven't finished anything we've eaten. So, I'm not overeating. It's just water weight, travel weight, all the things. I'm not worried about it. But I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and doing all I can do. So, now we're home. I'm home for a few days, and then I go on Thursday to my summer job. So that'll be interesting and fun to see how I navigate this whole thing, this whole back situation. But I am about to go into my doctor's office to get a checkup and probably get some blood work done. I'll probably get that done tomorrow because she'll send me to the lab. But so hopefully that will help me get my thyroid. This is where I get my thyroid checked. And the hormones and all the things. So she'll see if any adjustments need to be made before I leave town. But anyways, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Excuse me. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing what I've been eating. I know it's not been perfect, but as you know, my back has been the way it is. I've had to make adjustments, and of course this week was a planned trip out of town. But it's going to be a lot of, especially when I get up to North Texas, there will be some eating out and some eating at home, but it's not my house. So I am going to eat as the best I can in the situation I have and count my macros and all the things. So we'll see how it goes. But we'll talk to you guys in the next video.